We are all assets. If you do not invest in yourself now, you will become a liability. Investing in yourself is perhaps the greatest investment that you will ever make in your life. Nothing else will yield the type of returns like the ones that you get from self-investment. Today, I'm going to discuss self-investment. I'm going to talk about what investing in yourself is and give you some examples of what I think are good ways to invest in yourself. I think when we get so caught up in the everyday, we tend to forget that a lot of these things are possibilities for us to do. And a lot of these are things that we can do to improve our life. When you invest in the stock market, you're putting a certain amount of value in an asset that you believe will increase in value over time. For investing in yourself, you're investing time, energy, and money into things that you believe will help you become a better person, either better health or more skills and knowledge, or just better spiritually and mentally. What are some ways that you can invest in yourself? One way that I really like is online courses. There's a number of platforms nowadays that offer courses from the best universities and professors in the world, and you can take courses on any number of subjects and learn. If you want to learn astrophysics, you can just go on, enroll in an astrophysics course from a top university. If you want to learn computer programming, there's a bunch of different courses that offer the best education in computer programming. Like, we're in an amazing time now where knowledge is easily accessed should you choose to go find it. Investing in self-education, I think, is one of the best ways that you can start the self-investment process. The second thing that you can do is invest in your health and wellness. One of, if not the top ways that you can do this, is through a daily exercise routine. I'm a big proponent of daily exercise. I like to lift weights and run and do stretching or yoga, cycling. I like to do a number of different things that keep me active every day, and I can't even begin to explain, when you really start looking at the benefits of exercise, I think I mentioned this before, in another video, but every potential disease that can, end your life early, is the risk of developing that disease is lessened by daily exercise if you begin the daily exercise habit earlier in your life. So I think the earlier you get started on exercising, the better off you are. It just has so many benefits that it's too many to list right now. But exercising daily is just one of those things that to me is non-negotiable. It offers so many physical benefits, disease prevention and stress relief and, strengthening your joints and bones, and it helps you go to sleep better. Just so many different things that exercise helps with physically and mentally. It gives you more drive and determination for your career. Just having that discipline to exercise every day just gives you, it's like a superpower. Honestly, it's probably my favorite way to invest in myself is daily exercise. I can't go a day without exercising. And I would really, if you aren't currently on some sort of exercise routine, it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. You can do 5 minutes of, walking or just standing in front of the TV doing high knees. You don't have to do anything crazy, but just do something every day. And if you aren't already, and you'll notice a difference after about a week. It's essential for me. Another way that you can invest in yourself is through personal development. So this kind of is like a pretty broad term, but one of the definitions, or one of the things that I found, was just like things that help develop your mental clarity per se. So one of the ways that you can do this is through journaling, writing down how you're feeling in a day, what happened that day, what are you looking forward to, what are some things from your past that may be getting in the way of your goals for the future. Like, those are just some ideas that I can think of off the top of my head that you could, write about. I actually personally don't journal like I should, but when I have looked into starting, I think what appeals to me is just using it as a form of therapy. So, writing down things that may be blocking me mentally, and blocking my performance as a person. And the second thing that I found was, it listed meditation. I am a big meditator. I think because I'm creative, I kind of get the things that I would be putting into journaling, I kind of get that out through writing songs and poetry and stuff. So that's kind of like my form of journaling. But meditation is something that I do every day, 2-3 times a day. And that's something that I can say is if you aren't meditating, oh man, you have to start. It's changed my life so much. I can't before, I always had that anxious, I still get anxiety, but it was way worse. And I started meditating 10 years ago, maybe not that long, maybe 6 or 7, I forget. Since then, since I started meditating, my thinking is way clearer. If I don't get as much sleep the night before, it helps me knock off that groggy feeling that you have when you don't get as much sleep. It helps me think more creatively. It helps me feel less stressed, and it helps me feel more optimistic about the future. And if I travel or something, it's the first thing I like to do when I get somewhere, because it helps you knock off that crazy airport travel energy that you get when you're running through the airport because your flight is leaving in 30 minutes and you're far from the gate. Then having to deal with all of that, dealing with the people out on the streets. Meditating just gives you just this presence of mind that I don't think anything else can. No offense if you like to do any sort of partying, but if you know what I mean by partying, you like to drink or whatever. To me, meditating is the greatest euphoric experience you can have. It's especially if you start getting into deeper meditation methods, you don't need anything else. It's life-changing. So I would really, if you don't do anything else, even if you don't exercise, meditate. Another thing that you can do to invest in yourself is to develop your skills, or your skills relating to your career. Skill development or career development, depending on what you're doing, can mean many different things, but it's just learning something that will help you further your ability to perform a specific task. So say if you're an accountant and you don't know how to do certain things in whatever accounting software you're using, it may look like just going on to YouTube and searching a tutorial for how to do this certain thing in the accounting software that you use. Or say if you're a basketball player and you're not good at free throws, you start to just spend 20 minutes after practicing your free throws, just shooting free throws over and over and over again. Just developing a skill that you feel that you're lacking in is a great way to invest in yourself, because it helps you, it helps you gain more confidence in your ability at whatever that thing is. And that in turn can, further your career prospects, or if you run your own business, it helps you maybe not have to hire another person to do it. Like for me, it's like, I'm by myself, but like I invested in learning, music software, and now I'm like learning the video editing and like all of that. It's just taking the time to learn a skill that you don't have, either for personal enjoyment or for your career. So it's just a great way to gain more confidence and, potentially turn it into something more than a hobby, if that's the route that you want to take. And the last way, which may seem like the most obvious way to invest in yourself, is to invest in yourself financially. And that means investing in your own retirement planning, or just investing in any sort of investment. I know that kind of was a terrible way to say that, but yeah, just like investing in stocks or real estate, any other sort of assets or currencies, cash equivalents, crypto, investing in your financial future, or in a very interesting time economically right now. And I think a lot of people are concerned, as we should be, about what the future holds for the economy and our financial futures and the futures of our children. So I think that it's a good time right now to just learn where you want to start putting your money into, that's going to hopefully help secure your future financially, whether that is investing in retirement or savings accounts or the market, or just putting some money under a mattress if you want to do it old school style. Just doing something that's, and not only actively investing, but learning about investing. So becoming more financially literate is something that you should really be taking seriously, because the vocabulary that's being used for investing is changing rapidly with the development of technology. So nowadays it's all about, crypto and the blockchain, and you have to know what like some of the terminology that's used in those arenas means before you start throwing money into there, because otherwise you'll be throwing money into something that you don't understand. And then, when you get burned, you'll get burned bad. But yeah, so it's just like learning about whatever it is that you're putting your money into, just understanding how the whole thing works. That's something that you should really get on if you're not currently doing, even something as simple as learning how credit cards work, or learning how the savings account at your local bank works. Like just, educating yourself on finance, your personal finances, or if you're an employee, learning about your 401k account and your pension, and if they offer that. Learning, if you're a self-employed, learning about the different retirement accounts that you can potentially use, just learning how to utilize all these tools that that we have at our disposal. Yeah, there's a whole lot to that whole area of life, but just educate yourself. The benefits of investing in yourself, in improved quality of life, when you take the time to do all of the things that I mentioned, you're greatly improving your life quality. I think it's a real shame for people to go through life without reaching their potential, and all that really means is just putting in the time and spending instead of spending time watching TV or scrolling on your phone, it's putting your phone and TV remote down and going to the gym, or sitting, instead of opening social media, you're opening up a website to read about credit card interest rates, or just spending an hour a day learning a new skill that you really want to learn. Like, it's just doing something that's going to help you for the long run. And yeah, that just really improves your quality of life and your overall satisfaction with life. I think we can get really down and out if we don't feel like we have a purpose. I think it's just important for people to take the time and invest their hours wisely. On the journey to investing yourself, there can be challenges. There's financial limitations, time limitations. We only have so many hours in the day. It could even be people around you trying to talk you out of learning something. If you wanted to learn to sing and everyone's like, dude, you're 38, you're 38 and you missed that boat, but you feel like learning to sing is something that you really want to do, you have to just have the confidence and, say, forget it. Like, I don't care what anyone else says. I want to learn this for myself. It doesn't have to I don't need to be winning awards or anything. I just want to learn this for myself because I feel like it's something that will make me happy and really benefit me for the rest of my life. So no matter what the challenges are, you just push through and do what you can to begin that process of investing in yourself in whatever method that you choose. And you can choose all of the methods like I mentioned. You can start investing in your health and wellness. You can develop yourself personally. You can invest in your financial literacy and your skill and career development and your education. Invest in your education. So you have to push through the challenges and just keep going no matter what tries to stop you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you were able to take something useful and inspiring from this. Be sure to like and subscribe and share the video. Leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. Check out the links in the description for everything that I'm up to. Until next time, everyone. Peace.